Hello, and welcome to Talking Schmidt. I'm your host, Eric Schmidt.
Hello, I'm Greg Burmeister.
And today we have our friend Malik. Malik, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's good to see you. Do me a favor, scoot a little closer to the microphone here. There we go. Now we're in business. Now, Malik, I met a family member of yours recently. Your cousin, I believe. Kimberly, your cousin Kimberly. Correct. And she told me your name is not... I've known you for over a decade. Almost 15 years, I think.
Going on 16.
I've known you as Malik. And she informed me that your name is pronounced Malak. Like Malak, a quick Malak. Who's correct here? How do you pronounce your name?
My father named me 12 days after we exited the hospital.
Okay.
So he gave me a Hebrew name, and it's actually Melech.
Malak. Okay.
So being black, my mother couldn't say it, and she came up with Malak. And that's how I got the name.
Okay. All right. So it's maybe something in between Malik and Malak.
So what I practiced was trying to do was remove that accent. And there were there's directors like Tom Malik.
Yeah.
And I just went without the accent.
Okay.
So I did it on my own behalf, but it sounded a lot better, so I used it.
And you have an easier to pronounce last name?
Salters.
Okay. Yeah. That's a lot easier. Well, Malik, do you mind if I call you Malik, or should I try to? What do you prefer?
Like Rami Malik.
Most people know me by Mal.
Okay. Well, I'll just call you Mal then.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's usually what I call you. By the way,
let's rock and roll.
Okay. Cool. All right. So Mal, you were involved in a you have this story that you told, and you told me in person a year ago, maybe 2 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, you have to come on the podcast and tell this story. And you agreed to it, and here we are today. Yes. So would you like to start it, and we'll just kind of it's a big one. It's if you are doing something at home and you miss a section of this, you're going to want to rewind, because you're going to want to follow it exactly.
Yeah, we need your full attention.
We need your full attention with this one. Don't be doing anything that's too involved. Okay. All right, Mal, paint the scenery, set the setting for us. What's going on here?
I'm gonna do it to the best of my knowledge.
Well, you were there. You lived it.
It was June 5th, 2009, though. That's the catch.
Okay.
So everything will be authentic, nothing fabricated, but I'm going to have to do the best of my knowledge to remember.
Okay. That's okay.
Yeah, it was full.
Did you get permission to name the other person in this?
I can name him. He went mine.
Okay. All right. Very good.
He went mine.
Okay.
I was with a friend by the name of Wendy Germain.
Wendy Germain. A man named Wendy.
He has a monarch of a name. They call him the main one because he's known for partying.
Okay, and that's the main one. If you're called the main one for partying, that's an intense nickname.
We got a real Nikki Sixx over
here. Me and him always had altercations as being friends, and he decides to tell me, why don't you let me make it up for you and take you out for the night, dress up? I said no, but I know the next night I was in the car fully dressed. So we get to a lounge, and I don't actually know the street anymore.
Okay.
But everything takes place between the bottom of 10th Street and probably to the top of 30th Street.
Okay. On the west side?
I'm going to have to say east, because I ended up crossing 3rd Ave for a particular reason.
Okay. Okay, so this is the east side of Manhattan, in the teens to 30s.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to believe 13th Street.
Okay.
We enter a lounge where he had a familiar woman that he knew.
A familiar woman that he knew.
She taught him how to drive. They were best friends for a long time. But at the time, she had a boyfriend. Her birthday was my birthday. We both June 5th. So we inside of the lounge. And there was some instigators, which might have been her friends, talking to her boyfriend. I believe they tell him, look how good she treats him. They get along so well, and they laughing and joking. But we never stayed. We had some cognac. Everybody know I like my Hennessy.
Sure.
We have a few shots of Hennessy, but we didn't stay long. We left, and we forgot where we parked the vehicle.
Okay.
And
that's trouble.
Yeah,
you forgot where you leave.
A real dude, where's my car situation.
But we are standing on the corner of, I believe, 13th Street. I guess. And Wendy is standing next to me saying, I believe the car is that way, and that's the way we should walk. And I went to tap his shoulder, and I never touched his shoulder, but we were side by side. He's taller, I'm shorter. So I went to touch his shoulder, never touched it. I look down, his feet are swinging high in the air, and he's unconscious. His eyes are going sideways. And I just go...
Something has happened to Wendy.
Yes.
I look down and go, what the fuck? I'm sorry for cursing.
No, that's okay.
That's all right.
And another gentleman who was twice my size yells, that's my girl, punk. But Wendy's already down. So I had to snap into it. So what I actually just do is, since he had his head between like his shoulders, I hit him with a body shot. I hit him with a liver, body shot. And I thought I did some good damage, but he stepped back and he lifted up his shirt, I guess, to show me his muscular size.
Oh, okay.
And he said, "That's all you got, punk?"
Oh, you really wanted, sometimes it's important to let someone know you're sexy.
Hold on a second. Look at my abs.
Check this out, dude.
So I end up going, "No, sir, I'm just warming up." And then we just get into an altercation in the middle of the street. But within like a few seconds, Wendy's already back on his feet.
Yeah.
The main one, he's already back on his feet. And he comes into the chaos. And me and homeboy shaking it up a little bit. And I go, "Wendy," and I try and push him, like, get him between us. Because he's a little bigger than me, but he's around the same size as Wendy. But Wendy's like lean and tall.
Yeah.
Wendy, in a fit of his pride is hurt, he goes, "No." And he pushes me out his way. And from a southpaw stance, he throws a right. He does hit the guy, but I don't know how much effect it had on him because he's still moving. He's going backwards.
Yeah, and with that southpaw stance, he doesn't get as much trajectory with the right.
Wendy don't get hurt. I jump back into it, and the dude must have did something that scared Wendy because Wendy took off running in the middle of the fight. He
just bailed.
Did he show how sexy he was? And Wendy was like, "I can't fight a man this sexy. That's too sexy."
Wendy just bells. So it was back to me and him originally, and I can hear Wendy yelling something, but I don't know what he's yelling. So I kind of can walk him down because I can see the guy can't fight. He just got size.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like I can start to walk him down, but in the midst of that, when I look across the street, I can see Wendy. And next thing I know, these bottles, a barrage of bottles, just two at a time, they just coming across the street. I'm ducking them.
So Wendy's throwing them?
Wendy's throwing them.
Okay, he's like,
yells,
"Okay, I'm not going to beat him with fists. I'm going to have to go find some projectiles."
From a distance.
So Wendy yells, "He has a weapon."
Oh,
so
shit.
he had like a small razor in his hand, but I couldn't see it because it was already dark outside, and we in this altercation of fisticuffs.
Yeah, it's hard to notice all the details.
Wendy ends up successfully, after I ducked to get out of the way, because he almost hit me most of the time. One of the bottles actually hit the guy in the head. Cling, you hear like an empty bottle sign hit him off the head.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, and he actually...
Wait, he's throwing him from across the street? Is this a 2-lane street? Or
yes,
is it an avenue?
I believe
okay.
so. But
okay, 2-lane street. He's not throwing him across 6 lanes.
Yeah.
Wendy actually successful hits the dude in the head with one of the bottles, and you can hear like an empty hollow bottle sign on his head.
Yeah.
And he retreats. The guy runs off. Wendy Pride is still hurt. He decides, we're going to chase that guy. So
Wendy decides you guys are going to chase the guy.
I can see him. Wendy already started chasing him.
Oh, Jesus. I think I would have been like, all right, that was good enough for me. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, game over.
There is a lot of people outside watching the physical altercation between us and that one man.
I love how you're calling it a physical altercation like you're a cop or something. Like, you gotta give it
I don't want to use those street words or curse, so I'm trying to do my best to articulate.
No, you can use whatever you want, man. We're an adult podcast.
Wendy fires himself running full speed down another street on a side block of that lounge we were at. And when we get down the block, I turn into the block with him. There is this big group of guys walking our way.
Oh, shit.
Wendy Pride still hurt, so he's not thinking everything out through.
Yeah, he's just on a mission to finish the job.
Let's just go. I'm like, get out of here. Wendy yells to the big group of guys, "Y'all with him? Are you with him?"
Oh, no.
I'm like, whoa, calm down. Wendy, I'm like, then they coming faster. So Wendy runs into another garbage can. That's where he got the bottle from. He just throwing stuff out of a garbage can. He comes up with a 2x4.
What?
Yeah, but I think it was hollow or something. I'm going to say it was almost like sheetrock, but it was thick. And the guys are coming. And they walking. And Wendy like, "Oh, y'all with them? Are you with him?" And the dude calmly goes, "Bro, we're not with anybody. We just going to hang out with my friends. Excuse us." And they walk past.
Oh, my God.
So I'm glad that altercation ended. But
never materialized that altercation.
When we bout-faced it to come back to, I'm going to say 13th Street. I'm still not sure.
Yeah.
When we bout-faced it to come back and start making our way to the car, I think Wendy spots the guy. But there are already people out talking to him. They are talking to him across the street. It's the same group of girls who are instigating, I guess. And when he says, "It's not over," and he just runs up the opposite way of the street. He's chasing the guy now. Now they actually see each other. And he takes off. Wendy knows he has a weapon. He goes back into that garbage can when he got the bottles. He gets 2 more. He breaks them on the side of the curb, and he's gone. And he had so much energy on me, I couldn't engage in the chase. But when Wendy gets to the following corner, a whole avenue away, a yellow taxi cab hits Wendy.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
And cuts him off. and then they jump out the car and they draw guns on Wendy.
The cab driver?
They were detectives, undercover cops.
Holy shit.
Wendy gets arrested in the story.
That is the
Oh my
worst.
god. Oh my god.
So I'm just trying to say it's regular.
Finally, a cab that'll pick up black
hello,
people.
nigga. So I'm gonna go by his nickname. The main one is actually being thrown on a car, and I can see him slightly in a silhouette because he's still far away from me. I about face make my way to my car. Said we both know sense of both of us getting arrested.
Yeah.
I walked back, but one of the girls who started the same altercation, I was walking past her, and she was like, "That's what he get." And I said, "Shut up, bitch," and walked past her.
Oh man. Okay.
And I actually get further away from her to retrieve the car, and I don't quite know what to do at the time, so I got the car double parked in front of that same lounge we was hanging out in.
Yeah.
And while I'm hanging out in front of the lounge, I'm like, I'm gonna just, I don't know, change my shirt or something. I don't know what I was thinking about. But I sit in front of the car trying to figure out what's about to happen with Wendy. That same girl walked in front of my car because now the officers are on the scene. And she go, "Officers, y'all forgot one."
Oh
No.
Man, I look right at her. I jump in that car.
I would have said shut up, bitch, again.
I jump in the car. I jump in the car. She's close enough. I don't want to hit her, but I do want to scare her a little bit.
Yeah.
I step on the gas, and I know I seen the cops running. They get in their car, but it don't really materialize from there because they might have started chasing me, but I get 4 blocks down, and once I cross 3rd Avenue, that's the only thing I remember. I crossed that avenue, and I floored it. I made that light. I floored it, and I made about 1 or 2 zigzags. So I'm about 5 minutes away from Wendy, but I end up being able to park that car, drop the seat back, and not move. Cut the lights off,
Just stay
don't move.
still, yep.
Stay still. About 15 minutes go by. The police let Wendy go because the bouncer was in front of the club, and he said he seen the altercation, and the guy was defending himself, which Wendy was, but you still need to chase him after you.
Right.
He already got
Yeah,
beat up,
yeah.
and he got away.
He didn't just let it go.
So Wendy
Yeah.
calls me, he like, "Yo, the police got me, but I think they're about to let me go." No, they actually do let him go. He said, "They uncuffing me, they letting me go. Can you come get me?" I'm like, "They let you go?" He said, "Yeah, somebody came to my defense," which was the bouncer.
Nice.
So I was like, "All right, give me a few minutes. I'm sitting in this car. I'm not going to move. You start
Yeah.
walking away from the scene where everything's taking place, and I'll come pick you up." I go pick him up. Don't know where. I'm going to say between 10th and I say anywhere about 5 more blocks up. Wendy said, "I'm on the corner. Get me, and I'm going to come get you." I said, "All right, I'm going to wait for the light to change. I'm going to come get you up. Just jump in the car. We take off." Wendy makes it to me. I make it to him, rather. He gets in a vehicle. We are driving, and we're driving slow, and we're processing everything that just happened. But I have a different process. I'm like, "Yo, we made it. We out of it. I think I just ran from the cops, and the cops just let you go. Good night."
Man, you can't beat that.
Yeah, that's a good. It's
Wendy
a good
says,
night.
"Man, he got a good punch on me. If only I seen that dude right now." And I looked to my left, and I said,
No.
"You won't believe this, Wendy, but there he goes."
Now you could have kept that
I could
information
have
to
kept it to
yourself,
myself.
and maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll find out you should have kept that to yourself.
Wendy sees him with his girlfriend that knows both of them. When he says, "Speed up," I'm like, "Ah." Then he said, "Fuck it. If you ain't gonna speed up," he jumps out the car.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hopefully
Goes
he
after him
doesn't-
again.
Hopefully he
guy-
doesn't find a trash
The
can.
guy is actually running down because he know he has the car. And then
Oh shit! Yeah.
Wendy stops for a second and finds a trash can.
Oh jeez, it's like Popeye. It's like spinach for Popeye
it's
trash
like,
can.
It's like his war room. When he's digging through the cat, he digs through the garbage can.
He's getting really lucky with these
Garbage
trash cans.
cans. And he finds this big, huge red vase.
a vase.
Yeah, it's a big, huge red vase.
Oh, my gosh.
And Wendy just 2-hands it and just hauls ass, chasing the guy down. The guy gets away. He gets into the subway, and
That's a Tom and Jerry ass weapon he's got there.
Wendy,
by the
yeah.
way.
Wendy don't enter the subway. So we like, "Yo, leave it. It's over now."
Yeah, he's in the
We get in
subway.
the car. We drive home. It's about probably 2:00 in the morning. His girlfriend at the time lived with her mother, and she was like, "How did your night go?" "Oh, we got in a fight."
Yeah, and almost arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she,
Separately though.
but then he goes, "Oh, but at least we got a vase out of it." So she takes the vase. She labeled it's Mal's birthday, June 5th, 2009. The vase just recently, about a year and a half ago, broke.
Oh, my
So we had a
god.
vase for a few
piece
years.
of history.
A piece of history.
This
for us.
history is finally gone. Well, Mal, glad you're okay. Have you seen the guy since then?
I don't know him.
Oh, you don't know him.
I know Wendy's last name is his first name.
I'm sorry?
Wendy's last name, Wendy Jermaine,
Yeah.
should be his first name. That's all I
Okay.
know.
Okay, right. But and he has not seen this guy either, right?
No, I don't believe he has,
Okay.
no.
And do we know, is Wendy alive? Should we talk? Okay, you see him every
Wendy's still partying and being the main one.
He's still the main one.
He's still the main one. All right, cool. All right, well, thank you so much, Mal, for coming on and telling this amazing story. We sincerely appreciate it. It's in the records now. It is in the annals of history.
I think a lot of people are going to enjoy this.
Yes. All right.
Ever need the Chronicles the main one? I got you.
We'll chop this up and put it online, too, and put it out on video as well. All right, Mal, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate you coming by and telling me.
That was rather easy. I liked it.
Talking Schmidt is recorded at Burmeister Studios in
Astoria, Queens.
Opening music is by Greg Burmeister. Closing music is by
Greg Burmeister.
Our intern is Jason Travis. If you like what you've heard, please like, follow, and write a review for us wherever you listen to podcasts. If you didn't like it, please keep listening to it, but keep your opinions to yourself. If you really liked it, you can find bonus episodes over on our Talking Schmidt Patreon page. Membership is just $5 per month, and it goes a long way to buy us the equipment and bourbon we need. Thanks in advance, and hope you're doing great.